Heyo, everybody.
Hey, shut up, motherfucker. It's my turn. Hey, it's a quick heyo. I got to apologize. I've been having, and a lot of people know this, I've been having some computer issues, and I thought I had fixed them. And then apparently around the 55-minute mark on the Drunkwood episode, it was very poor. I do apologize if it starts to happen tonight. I'm gonna sign off and try to come back on. If I don't, then it is what it is. But I don't know what's going on. I have to figure it out. But I do apologize, and yeah, good luck.
Sweet. Hey, we've got Brandon from TBG Fishing here. Before we get to him, and I just realized this is an all beard episode. So if you're not watching on YouTube, head on over there. But if you want to help support the show, head on over to patreon.com/bassandbrews. That's patreon.com/bassandbrews. Come be a producer of the show. It'll give you access to Last Call with Alex and Paul, the Patreon exclusive monthly show that we do with everybody live. We are going to be we used to do it on YouTube, but we are doing it on Twitch. And Bloodhook is still on the hook.
We're going to have to do 3 in November.
Probably, but we're going to be watching Bloodhook in November, either the whole movie or half the movie. It is the worst fishing horror movie there is, and we're going to do some Mystery Science style commentary over that piece of shit film. So, again, you can help us out. Go over at patreon.com/bassandbrews. Also, you can hit us up at bassandbrews@gmail.com. Let us know guests you'd like to see, or any other kind of bullshittery. And make sure to leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, but be as mean as possible in the comments, and we will read your comment.
Yep, leave the shittiest review you can leave, and Apple will delete it if it's too bad.
Right.
But leave a shitty review, 5 stars. And if parents out there who are listening that have teenagers,
they did it again.
If you think you have their phone on lock for messages, you need to go into their Spotify accounts and go look at their Spotify reviews, because the children nowadays are using Spotify as a way to chat, and Bass and Brews chat.
Bro, the kids love us
off the chain. I know Serious Anglers had some in theirs. I don't know if he deleted it, but just parents, FYI, go check your kids' Spotify accounts and their comments, because there might be some shit. There might be some shitbaggery going on.
Dude, I happened to look 2 days ago. And we do have, I got the notification of, you have 500 comments. I'm like, God damn, what are we, Joe Rogan? We have 500 comments? No, it's these goddamn fucking 12-year-olds using our fucking, again, parents.
We had a whole breakup, love triangle at one point.
I have an update. Addie is back with that fucking lying dog. What was his name? Thomas. She's giving him a second chance. It's a fucking bad idea, but
don't do it. Don't. It's horrible,
right?
Especially at that age.
I have reached out to him. I am trying to get him on the podcast to figure out exactly.
No, that's not happening. That Alex is completely fibbing on that. We're not having teenagers on this podcast to air out their love triangle.
If there is a space you want to go on Spotify where you guys want to air your garbage, it's Brandon Smith is the name, and that name of the album is called Thanks Dad. Brandon Smith, Thanks Dad. It's my album. I put it out a few years. Just go there. I just want to drive the traffic to my album.
Dude, it's so insane. Now they've moved on a little bit from us there, Paul. The new one they're hitting now it was a bowling podcast.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, sorry. It was WWF Action Figure Podcast. It's called Time Blaster Toycast. So Time Blaster, if you're listening out there, I guess it's your turn to be the kid's favorite talking point. And I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good, man. Good.
Good.
What about me? I invited you on here. You just gonna skip by me like I don't exist?
Yeah, no. I dig your glasses and your hat.
Yeah. You guys kind of have the same vibes on the glasses.
We all have hats. We all have beards. And I like your glasses.
Yeah.
I'm jelly.
Everybody's got white in their beard. I like to see it.
Yeah.
Not as much as you.
I know. I'm probably the youngest one here, too.
Yep.
Brandon, how old are you?
41.
Yep.
Oh, we're the same age. 84, right?
Yep, 84.
Dude, my beard is way wider than yours. What the fuck?
Hey, Brandon, the only reason that he doesn't have gray under his nose and bottom lip is because he smokes cigarettes.
I don't think that's it. I think
That's
cigarettes make it
nicotine
whiter.
stain.
No, it's black.
Yeah, that's how much you smoke. The fucking Marlboro unfiltered.
Yeah, you ever see a filter? Yeah, what are the lungs? What do your lungs look like, brother?
No, that's why I grew a beard, so I don't have to smoke filters anymore. I just use my hair.
It's either
straight through there, right?
It's either the unfiltered Marlboros, you eating a lot of ass.
It could be either. Amanda said, "Hey, the beard's getting really long." I said, "Yeah," and she goes, "It's like basically winter in New Jersey now." And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, I thought you don't like to, you like to grow it out over winter." I said, "Yeah, I'm not fucking touching this thing until fucking April or May now. So we'll see how long it gets. I think this is the longest I've had it since I've been growing. So
No, it's
pretty
been
excited.
longer.
Has it? I don't think so, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, back to our guest, Brandon, TBG Fishing. And, local to me here in the Raleigh area.
I was surprised.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how the algorithm just bebops around and wastes his fucking time getting the locals connected. But here we are. He fishes. I'm going to give you a little bit of background, but we don't do research on our guests, Brandon. And we'll get to the point.
Yeah.
We'll get to the point of the question that gets you started into you introducing yourself. But I want to do this. You're an angler. It sounds like you're a recording artist, and your garage. I'm in my garage, but it looks nothing like yours. Your garage is a true studio. I have a little corner in mine. And anyway, and the cool thing is you have a cool ass fucking wiener dog. Charles, I think is his name.
Yeah, old Charlie.
I invited him on, but you never said if he was coming or not, and I don't see him.
He goes to bed pretty early.
Oh, okay. I got you.
He passes out with the kids.
Oh, nice.
Smart man.
So
Smart dog.
So do I usually until we record. And then the other thing is we learned that Brandon has been podcasting for about 10, 11 years and been in the radio game since about 2008. 10 years of podcasting, that puts him in the OG level status. That gets him to Bobby Roast Beef, which is younger than him in the years of podcasting. Gets him into Joe Cermelli, Cut and Retie. Joe's been podcasting for a while. Maybe not necessarily podcasting, but he's kind of been in that audio game for a while.
But say we've gone longer than Cut and Retie because he was doing the
well,
media
he had
and
another
stuff.
podcast before that for a couple years. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think the other person that we've had on that had been podcasting quite a while was Drew from the Paddler's Playbook.
Yeah.
They have been doing it for a
Rest
good
in
while.
peace, Paddler's Playbook.
Rest in peace. Brandon, I hope you don't want any of your podcasts that you're working with to end because we have killed quite a few after they've been in here. So, but if you do have one, if you do have one that you're fucking tired of and ready to end, shout it out tonight, and we will see what we can see if we can.
Oh
give
man,
you the
I don't want to shout
Bruce
any of them. I
podcast.
love all the ones I'm doing right now. I don't even do the ones I do right now are so low commitment. I can't have anything high commitment as far as the podcast goes because I have. Like you said, I do so many different things. My ADHD runs wild. I ended up, I made a Labubu costume. You get what the kids are into Labubus. You heard these things? They're like the Monchichis from the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, but like these new style. I made a whole helmet, a whole outfit for my daughter. Hold on. Dude, just a second.
Hey, Alex, while he goes and gets his costume, can you spell Labubu or Monchichi?
Labubu is Labubu. Holy shit, that's so cool.
I made this, dude. I made this thing out of
it's a Nightmare Christmas.
Dude, it's awesome. I made it out of
holy shit.
Out of spray foam. You know, the Loctite spray foam? That's what's on the inside, right? And then I cut out the eyes. That's the ears. The actual eye cutouts are the ears. And then I used old T-shirt and Mod Podge and paint. And then I got some fur and I made that all that. And then I've got a whole vest.
Do you do a lot of this like cosplay?
This is the first time I ever tried to do it.
Holy shit!
When I was doing this, I was like, YouTube videos were popping up and stuff. And I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't know if you guys are.
Nope,
So,
I'm not a fucking nerd.
No, but anyway, I made a Mandalorian helmet.
Oh, that thing's dope as hell.
Yeah, so I made that to go with my stuff. But yeah,
You know what? Fuck you, Brandon. My son has an Amazon blow up alien that's holding.
yeah, that's pretty cool though. I got a blow up unicorn one. That
Sure, yeah,
But,
sure it's cool until y'all come trick or treating in my neighborhood and my son
Oh,
sees
my
your
God.
daughter running around in a fucking costume you made that looks
Brandon,
flawless.
Brandon's kid the whole time is like, I can't believe my dad made this. And then Carter's like, yeah, Dad, how about you fucking make me something?
I do,
Well, look-
did all kinds of different stuff, man. From podcast editing to video editing. I run my little YouTube channel where I take Charlie out and we go on adventures and go out on the boat. I've had boat problems. I had a old motor that broke down on me. I got stranded 3 miles from the dock, had to be towed back
Sheesh.
in.
Damn,
And,
what lake? Falls? Jordan?
Yeah.
Harris?
Falls Lake. I go to Falls Lake all the time. And then I got stranded on the Eno River a few
Ooh.
miles from the dock. And then, we're out there doing that. And then I got this motor. I don't know if you've heard of them, the Hankai. The Hankai outboard
I saw your
motors
video, but not
that are on, they're on Amazon. And you have anywhere from like 3 horsepower. They're like little weed eater motors. You know what I mean? They're
Oh,
like,
okay, I see it now. Yeah.
on up to like 18 horsepower. And I got the 18 horsepower one shipped to the house, man. So I was like, sweet. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do an unboxing video. I have a whole another video that I'm going to put out on it too, that's a water test. But man, that thing has been great for a little Chinese knockoff. I think they're knockoff Yamahas and
Same
or
fucking
Mercury's.
thing.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
At
Yeah,
this point.
It's-
the
Yeah.
only thing that's different is they took the patent ran out, right? On the old 2-strokes from the early 90s. So the patent ran out. So they bought the patent or they used the patent, but they had to change one thing on it, and that's just the throat size of the carburetor. When all you have to do is take it from like a smaller, the regular diameter carburetor on a 15, and you open up the throat hole on the carburetor and you'll get extra horsepower for free. A lot of people get on the 10 horsepower regulated lakes, they'll get a 10 horsepower motor, but they'll buy a 15 horsepower carburetor, throw that on there, and then boom, you've got a 15 horsepower motor that's labeled as a 9.9 on a 10 horsepower restricted lake. So a lot of people will do that. So that's really kind of all they did with that motor was to make it 18 horsepower, to make it just a little bit different just in case of anything. But everything else is pretty much exactly the same. I saw a guy take the carburetor off of like a Yamaha or a Mercury, I think it was, because it was the 10 horsepower or whatever. He took it off the Yamaha, took it off of the Hankai, swapped them, and they both ran perfectly fine.
Huh.
Yeah,
So
that's fucking
it's
crazy.
the same
Hey.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about it. I mean, it's like if you ever get a second wife, that throat opens up a little bit more, and there ain't nothing
Right, yeah.
wrong.
Nothing-
Instead of Captain
nothing wrong.
Crunch, you get First Mate Crunch, and the shit comes in a different box or it just comes in a bag, but it tastes
Get
the
it
same,
for it.
and it still fucks up your mouth for weeks after eating 3 or 4 bowls.
I mean, for the price though, that motor has been great, man.
How much?
It was
If you don't mind
1,200
me
bucks.
asking,
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
for
I paid
for
1,200
18
bucks for it.
horsepower, yeah, that's
1,200
pretty
bucks.
good because you're going to
For a
pay about
2-stroke 18 horsepower, you're going to pay
yeah,
like
you're going 1,000 to 1,200 a horsepower, and you got it for a little less than that. That's hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but
What kind of boat do you have it on?
I have it on. If you ever watch the video, it's on a little 14-foot Grumman V-hull from like the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So,
yeah, nice.
But I when I got it, it was just the boat and the little 9.9 Evinrude motor.
Mm.
Then I had it for a little while, let it sit, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And then I bought some wood and I put some decking in it, put some sea deck down on it, and then installed like the seat post and the fishing platform up front. I just recently put a new trolling motor on the front, a foot control one. It's got a Bimini top. It gets that boat with me, my dog, and all like it's 3/4-inch decking plywood, man. And on the casting deck up front, the casting deck up front is double layered. You know what I mean? So like it gets me, the dog, and all that stuff. Even my camping gear. When I throw my camping gear out on the boat, it gets all of us up to like 14, 15 miles an hour. Just me, the
Damn.
dog, and normal stuff about 19 miles an hour.
Fuck
So
yeah.
I don't need to go much faster than that on that boat, and it's great, man. I
Hey,
love it.
Alex and I are cat guys, so 3, 4.5. You know, we're happy.
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
getting
Oh, yeah.
three,
I don't have
5
to pedal.
times.
Like I don't have
Fuck
to
yeah,
pedal.
no
It's
pedaling.
amazing.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you threw your dog into your boat weight measurements, but he can't weigh more than probably 8 or 10 pounds.
Are you saying
You have
Brandon's
him in
got a
there.
small wiener?
Yeah, he does.
Well, as far as wieners go, he is labeled a miniature.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so is
Miniature
mine.
wiener.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking. Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I like the silence.
Yeah, it worked.
Let it simmer.
It worked.
I was trying to let it simmer a little bit more, but his ADHD
Yeah,
ass
okay.
can't let it sit for too long.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm the same way.
Brandon, so how we introduce our guests
At the
is
15-minute
by
mark.
letting them introduce themselves. And we get them started with this, asking this question is, what is the journey that has brought you where you are today? Your fishing journey, whatever it is, but what's the journey that's brought you where you are today?
All right, if we want to go, how deep we going? We going
As deep as you
lifestyle, or we
Look,
going?
If she
Yeah,
asks for
lifestyle.
more, you give her more. If you ain't got none, you pretend.
All right, so I mean, we can go as deep as you guys want. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm an open book. But so I was born to a 3-legged bitch of a mother. No, I'm just playing.
Wow.
You ever watch
Fuck
Half
yeah.
Baked?
Yeah.
This
Watch
has
Half
never
Baked?
this
Yeah,
has
it's
never
the
started this
the
good.
Rottweilers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, but yeah. So anyway, man, I was born and raised in. Well, technically, I was born in Charlotte, but I was raised in Raleigh my whole entire life. So I've kind of grown up, seen the city kind of go from what it was to what it is now. All the outskirt cities, Holly Springs, Cary. I've seen all that stuff grow. I've seen Apex grow, Chapel Hill grow. I've seen it all coming. Wake Forest is growing now.
Now it's Clayton and Garner.
Yeah, Clayton, Johnston County, all the stuff around Nova Nordisk and the GLP-1s and all that stuff that they have out. So it's all making that whole area boom down there because Nova Nordisk is a pretty big plant. But anyway, so yeah, I grew up around in the area. And I grew up kind of fishing a little bit on and off. Had a couple cousins, older cousins that would take me fishing with them because my dad was absent. So it's just me and my mom.
Mhm.
And so my cousins and
my
uncles,
mom and me.
my mom and I.
No, you in the sentence.
God,
with
don't get
me,
him started,
not I.
Brandon. Don't get him started.
It's fine. I like
This
messing
guy-
with you.
this
I'm
guy-
the same way.
This is Alex. Alex only has his. He didn't graduate high school, so his grammar's very poor. And I interrupt him, and I feel good enough to man hug you. So I'm gonna, I felt like it was.
You're
good
fine,
opportunity
brother.
To correct you. Oh, you don't have to tell
So-
me that. I'm good looking as fuck.
No,
My
he's
mother
not.
and I.
Me,
Just
but
messing
go ahead.
It was just us growing up. So,
Mhm.
and then random guys, not random. I say that like my mom's a whore. She's not a whore. There was guys that would come around that would be there for like
God, I'm
good
gonna pass
stints.
out.
Could
Oh,
be
yeah.
good
They'd be
stints.
there for a night.
My mom she's been married like 3 times. All right, brother. So there was a guy, a couple guys named Tim, and then there was another guy
She
named
married
John who
two
was around.
Tims? Did she marry two Tims?
She dated one Tim, married another Tim.
Okay.
Okay.
And that Tim,
how about a
Tim was an
Steven?
alcoholic, so we left. No Stevens.
Stevens was like the worst stepdad I had, and it was like the PH Steven. And he'd always
Oh.
correct people.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah,
Those
dude.
corrector guys. Everyone
Yeah.
correcting people.
And it
all
was
the
like
time.
people would be like, "Hey, what's up, Steve?" And he goes, "Hey, actually, it's Steven." And I'm like, "Fuck you, dog." Like,
Yeah.
anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail
No,
you.
brother. Then we met a guy named John, and he was around for a while. He's a pretty cool dude. But I've had a lot of ups and downs, just bullshit, normal stuff that people go through in life. But my fishing kind of stuff, man, has been, I didn't really have anybody taking me out when I was younger. And then I got a little older. My mom married this guy named Bennett, and he bought me a motorcycle.
Fuck yeah, Bennett.
Oh, yeah, he was a fucking cool dude. I always wanted to ride, and I never was able to really get one. So he bought me a little Harley wide glide. I had a wide glide for a little while, and then after a couple of years of driving that, he bought me a Road King. So I was driving the Road King. I've been driving that for like 5-6 years, and it was about 3 years ago, I was heading up to work, and it was my daughter's birthday, my oldest daughter's birthday. And I left a little bit later than I normally would because I hung out to make sure I was able to say, I love you and happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I took off on the bike, and I was heading up to get on 540, and right there at Leesville Road, and everybody was stacked up in the left lane to go across the bridge and take that exit. And I was coming up on the exit to get onto the highway. And somebody was tired of waiting in that left lane. And right at the last minute, they shot out right in front of me, and I locked up my brakes. I had no choice but just to hit my brakes. And as soon as I hit my brakes, my bike dumped me to the right, and it started sliding out. And I broke my collarbone pretty bad and slid into the guardrail bounced off the guardrail, and then it was laying there, and I looked up just to see the taillights of the guy just keep on driving. And then
what
I
a
was
fucking
like,
piece of shit.
piece of shit, dude. And then I laid my head back down, and then I was like, oh man, I can't believe I'm getting away with it. I just wrecked. Like I just slid across, and this is all happening very, very fast while Soldier Boy's playing. He's like, Soldier Boy, big shit. You know what I mean? So that's all going on. I'm trying
to crank it. I'm trying
to crank that. I'm trying to crank that, Soldier Boy, but I can't crank that. My arm, it won't move.
Hashtag can't crank.
It won't crank anymore. It's uncrankable. So I'm sitting there trying to, process everything that just happened to me. And this nice lady walks up and she's like, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with 911. And I'm like, at this point, I just need my helmet off. Thank goodness I wore my full face that day. And so I was like, can you just unclick my helmet just right here? Because I couldn't bring myself to do it. So she did it, and I slid my helmet off, and I was able to breathe. You know what I mean? I was able to breathe. And once I was able to start breathing, that's when the pain started setting into my shoulder. And I was just kind of laying there. And then, that's the kind of the point where I had to make that phone call while I was laying there to my wife. Like I just left 15 minutes ago saying, hey, I am okay, but I just wrecked the motorcycle and I'm laying on the side of the road waiting for an ambulance to get here. But I'm okay. You know what I mean? And it's my daughter's birthday, and then they're deciding on whether they should go to school or not go to school. Right. And I took them to school, and because ultimately it was a broken collarbone and some road rash on my leg. But the deal was after that no more bike.
No fucking bikes. Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not ready to give it up. Like I would have rode my bike. You know what I mean? I would have kept going. I would have gotten it, fixed it, rode it, and kept going. But at the same time, I'm not trying to risk that anymore. There was a lot that happened in that moment. And there's a lot of guys that'll wreck it, feel the same way, and get right back on them, regardless of the wishes of anybody. And it's your choice. It's your life. You live it how you want. But, I started really thinking about more the people in my life who it affects and the choices that I make, just to have what reward am I getting putting that at risk, right? And for me, I couldn't make it make sense anymore. Especially since that happened. And I was told a long time ago by a family friend that she was like, there's only two types of motorcycle riders. It's just like the people who have crashed and the people who are going to. Right. So when you're riding, you're one of those two people. So I was like, all right. So that happened. And I was like, all right, bet. So I'm just going to go get this boat.
I can't fucking crash this thing.
Yeah.
No, maybe.
So I started doing this. That's when I was like, I picked up the fishing rod again. I started hitting the lake. I was catching some fish. I started the YouTube channel. At that point in time, I was calling it Fishing with Fat Jesus. And I was like, all right, I got to stop that. So I pulled that. It's just not as like, hey, the main reason why I even started doing the YouTube stuff is because my kids are always watching YouTube, and I wanted them to be able to watch what I was doing. And this is like, what better way to digitally archive me in a period of time where they're going to be able to look back on forever, however long YouTube keeps my account open. They'll be able to look back on all of that indefinitely, pretty much. My great grandkids will be able to see who their great grandfather was. Even this episode of this podcast will still be available, and they'll be able to look back.
Sorry, great grandkids.
I'm not. Fuck yeah, rocket. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I started doing that, and so that's kind of brought me around to doing like the fishing stuff, and I'm really have always loved video editing. Back in the day, I was a skateboarder kid, and I
wonder if fucking Paul knew that, because I skated from 7 until 20, and then I picked it back up at 28.
Really?
No, sorry, not 28, 38.
I've been thinking about getting a board here recently, but my body keeps telling me, man, I don't really know.
Bro, I'm trying to think here. It was when I left for the long to play. All right, so you might not know, but I was in the Coast Guard. My last year, I did 19. At that point, 19 years. My last year in the Coast Guard, they said, "Hey, we're gonna fucking send you to California for your last year instead of staying in New Jersey." So I wasn't gonna move my wife and kids, so I went out. But that summer, I had a tough time trying to I hadn't even told the kids yet. Dad's gonna be gone for fucking 13 months. You're not gonna see him.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do cool shit, and it was right when when skateboarding was in the Olympics.
Oh yeah, I remember when they added it too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
oldest, I was telling her like, oh shit, dad used to do stuff like that. And she goes, there's no way your fat butt did that. And I was like, so I took my fucking old ass, the Zoomies, and got a fucking deck and started skating with the kids.
Hell yeah.
It was
Hell
cool
yeah.
as shit. And then I took that skateboard with me out to Cali. I had nothing else to do out there, right? Like family's not there, so I'm gonna skate. Dude, when I took my first like really hard fucking fall, I think I was out of commission for like a week and a half. Plus the fucking kids are making fun of me and I don't really care. But like I'm the only kid at the park with not a kid, the only person at the park with a fucking helmet because I got a bad memory already. Like I ain't trying to fucking lose my numbers because I fucked up a kickflip, right? Like
Right? Or just rolled wrong. You know what I mean? You just rolled over the spot wrong. You moved your weight the wrong way.
That's how I ate shit. I literally hit like the tiniest little pebble. And the setup I had was like exactly the setup that I had in 1999. Super thin board, tiny wheels that nobody uses anymore. And one tiny pebble, I fucking flew, ripped up my whole fucking leg, landed weird on my back.
Permanent scar right there from catching a rock going down a hill. I slept over at my buddy's house and I was asleep because I rode this way. I rode regular. So I slept like this. On the floor, right, with the pillow against the wall. And when I got up, I had with a crick in the neck, where you had muscle pain, where you can't like, move your neck, but so far. And I was like, I got to go home, dude. Like, I hurt, and the only way home was the skateboard. But I ride regular, so I was riding like this, trying to look over this way like that, and I'm going down this hill, and all of a sudden it goes, and I'm like, oh god, and I just go flying. Next thing I got this permanent scar that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life right there.
Paul, what you missed out on is that Brandon skates.
Yeah. I was just about to say, thank God I missed the skateboard.
He hates it, dude. We'll randomly normally when we do like a swim bait episode.
Yeah,
Paul gets fucked up because most swim baiters are like either old punk rock heads and or skateboard heads.
Oh, yeah, nice. Music and skateboarding, and I start looking at fucking TikToks
of cats.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of TikTok going on.
That's what got me into doing the video stuff,
right?
You know what I mean? So that's what really the birth of all of that was because I was a skateboarder kid back in the day. So the main reason I even have a YouTube channel now is because I enjoyed it then. I had 2 VCRs, 2 TVs, and all of the stuff I could afford to buy from the pawn shop for video recording from cutting grass back in the day. And we would go out and we would skip school. We would go and skate and we would stay up late and go night skating and just get the clip.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Broughton for a brief stint, and then I went to Mary Phillips, and then I went to a private homeschool that I had to pay for out of my own pocket. I scraped to get out of high school.
So you were cutting grass to pay for high school.
Well, at that point, I was cutting grass to help fund the skateboarding stuff. I was working at a rental store that did like costumes and tents and all kinds of stuff, and like wedding venue, like big tents like that. We would set up tents for that shit, catering kind of shit. I was working there and going to high school at the same time and doing that all at the same time. But
what year were you at Broughton?
99.
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Yeah. I got a good buddy of mine is a coach / teacher at Broughton.
Oh really?
Yeah. But
wait,
he was a runner. He was at State at the time. Fuck State. Go Heels.
Oh, great. Thanks, Paul. Added a lot
welcome.
There.
I'm back, bitches.
I'm back, bitches.
So we went from his story of getting in a motorcycle wreck to skateboarding.
We already covered that. Yeah, we already covered that.
I'm just asking
where
the part of his journey that got him to where he is today.
Yep.
Motorcycle wreck, skateboarding. Okay. All right.
Motorcycle wreck. You missed the boat part. From the motorcycle wreck, I got the boat for the fishing.
Right.
And then so I started doing the fishing stuff. I got the boat and I started filming it because of skateboarding. I went back to explain why I liked the video.
I got you. All right, cool. We're caught up.
Hey, just so you know, Paul, if you got to log off again, we're not doing this fucking Cliff Notes thing again. You're just gonna have to pretend you know.
If I have to log off again, chances are I'm going to turn on TikTok on my iPad, and go.
He's like an iPad kid at 43. He's like, I'm putting my iPad on.
And go watch my scammer beggar TikTok or either T-Talk as I fall asleep.
What the fuck is T-Talk?
T-Talk, scammer talk, T-Talk. It's about the same thing. People stream scammers and beggars, people like that.
Oh, it's that dumb shit. Yeah.
I've watched a grown ass woman begging for money on TikTok while she was on the toilet, and you could hear the duties dropping.
Oh man.
Yeah, TikTok's a wild fucking place, man. Great place.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoy it while you can. I think
I like TikTok just to post up my random stuff. Like I'll post all the stuff I won't post on my YouTube channel.
Right.
I'll post it on the TikTok channel. That's where that stuff goes. So like I don't want to flood my YouTube channel with a bunch of the AI content that I've been making. So I'll put all that stuff on my TikTok channel, and that stuff's fun for me. Like I made one today. I don't think I posted it on TikTok yet, but I made one today of me and Charlie skydiving. And
like using Sora to have you guys
yeah, we're parachuting in. I had Charlie replace the parachute with dog treats, and I had to pull a reserve, and we landed in the boat to start the live stream. So it's like
fuck yeah. I think the Sora videos are, some of them are pretty funny. I like the chiropractor ones now, where it's like an old lady that comes in and she's like full alignment, and then he just fucking hits her with the back or like suplexes her through the wall. But
I tried to make one of those, but it threw me into a foam pit, and I was like, "That's not what I want." You know what I mean?
Should have still left it. You should have had try to get the dog to throw you into a foam pit.
He threw the dog too. He threw the dog in the foam pit. I was surprised he threw the dog. So. But yeah, I got my Sora set up to add me. Like my dog goes into like everything.
I will say I have a bone to pick with Sora because I continuously get videos from my mother and father-in-law that are just like, can you believe this happened? And I'm like, yeah, because it fucking didn't. And they're like, no, it did. And I'm like, no, it says Sora on it. And they're like, yeah, that's the news agency. I'm like, it's fucking not, dude. Like it's.
Oh my God. They think it's I didn't even, that thought never crossed my mind that they would think that Sora is a news agency.
Yes.
Nobody's told them that that's AI.
Correct. And I had to give them like a website and all this.
I'm a big conspiracy guy. How'd that not cross my mind?
It's, and it all, I started to get worried when that fucking bear, the 2 or 3 bears jumping on the trampoline video went viral.
Yeah. Or the deers. With the deer. Yeah.
Well, so I was like, those are fucking fake. There's a bear one. And it's like 2 to 3 bears on a trampoline. I'm like, Dave, it's fake. And he's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, dude, let's think about weight capacity of fucking 2 to 3 large bears. There's no fucking way that piece of shit is going to hold. And he's just like, no, I'm pretty sure it's real. And I had to fight with him. And he's like, look, dude, even the deer are doing it.
How much a bear weighs, dude?
Right.
It's like 600 pounds. There's like 3 of them.
But he's 73 years old. Like, they're just believing this shit. I'm worried because they don't have the internet literacy to know fake
from truth. I had a guy younger than me showed me a video. He was like, man, this cow ran across a dirt track, and these cars hit him. I was like, let me see the video. He shows me the video, and it's like, it looks pretty good.
Right.
But I'm like, man, if you look at it, dude, I was like, when he hits that cow, why is it trying to run forward while it's going to backwards, and his legs are still moving? If it made contact with the ground, it'd be tumbling and all that stuff. And his car is not as messed up as it should be, and those cows would be exploded, brother. They wouldn't be getting up trying to run away. You know, I was like, you really got to think. I show my daughters all of the AI stuff that I make just because I'm like, you need to know now that this stuff exists, and you can't believe now that everything that you see, because it's all gone. You can't. It's gone. You just can't trust it. So, I mean, so I have people even ask me. My cousin, who's older than I am, she asked me on the latest video. I posted that one of that skydiving one up on my Facebook, and she was like, "Are you just as crazy as I am, or is this not? Is this one of those fake ones? Or I can't tell." I'm like, "It's definitely AI. I am terrified of heights. Fake. I will never jump out of a plane unless I absolutely have
to." It's scary, man. It's scary. Hey, Paul, update. Remember that video that we had go viral of the wizard fish? Release. The newest comments now are like, oh, I guess AI hit the fishing world. And I was like, all right,
this was man-made editing.
Yeah, this is old school AI. It's just called reversing the fucking video so it looks like I'm catching it. But it's still fucking fake, obviously, right? But that's the new one now. of just people complaining that it's AI. But people need to know. You're absolutely right. You should have your kids watch it. I do the same thing with mine. I'm like, hey, so you know, this shit's not real. This is what you look for. Like, look for shit that, like, if something is so fantastical, it's probably fucking fake.
I have a whole storyline where me and Charlie go because we'll get into something else. We'll preview something. So I went to the Denton Farm Park first annual Bigfoot Festival.
Let's fucking go.
While I was there, I met.
Hold up. Where's the?
Did he lock up for you too?
Yeah, he locked up for me too.
Yeah, me too. That's all right. Finish your sentence. Just quit moving your arm.
Look, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm about to pick this fucking computer up. And I'm about to throw it so fucking hard that I put a hole in my fucking garage goddamn door.
That sounds like
and
AI.
then I'm gonna bring my iPad out and do it that way.
I do it as an
I'm
iPad,
so
kid.
fucking pissed right now. That, like, anyway. So where was the Denton? Where's Denton?
Denton is just outside of Uwharrie National Forest, so it's between it's near Salisbury, kind of
North Carolina,
real close to Charlotte. Yeah, North Carolina.
I'm just trying to give geographical references for anybody else that's a Bigfoot fan, because we do have a few in there. We've had a man who makes his living off of Bigfoot.
We have, Brandon. We had a legit. He came on and he said his only job is to be a Bigfoot researcher. He lives at his grandma's house. There's not a lot of money.
You guys got to have me come on a couple more times.
Bro, Bigfoot is a hot topic here. Listen, this is a 2-hour episode, and the biggest gotcha question that Paul had for this man was, well, if dogs do it doggy style, what's Bigfoot style? And this man was not happy to answer this question.
He was not happy.
Guys.
He was lost. He didn't. He didn't understand. So I went into some descriptive positions.
Very descriptive, yeah.
To understand if there were, and he was. I mean, I think the conclusion we came from was somehow from behind.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They're big animals.
I don't think so. I think they do it Amazon style.
I think they do it however the hell they want to.
That's true.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so I'm out there. I'm out there at the Denton Farm Park, first annual Bigfoot Festival, and the man himself, Turtle Man, was there.
Yes, that was the video.
Yeah, so I met Turtle Man, right? So I'm like, all right, this guy is awesome. And I'm now I'm messing around with the Sora AI thing. So I made this whole storyline of where me and Charlie met up with the Turtle Man. We caught this snapping turtle. They asked us to be part of the turtle team. We get signed to TV contracts, and then we have like a big deal coming out. Then we have action figures in our own TV show. So it's a whole storyline I built with Sora. And I regret that I just went ahead and posted the first one on my YouTube channel and just let that one go. Because if I'd have had the whole storyline, I think I probably would have gotten a lot more views. I'm at like 1,700 views, which is kind of standard for my shorts.
Okay.
It's not great. I mean, my view count's not high, but it's all right. But that one's probably my more viewed one. And it's AI. It's not even real. Like I put all of 30 seconds worth of effort into that video. And
That's like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the craziest thing. I read an article on Polygon, and they were basically talking about how you can make, right now specifically, if you have access to Sora, because I think it's like an invite. I don't know if they're inviting everybody, but it's like an invite system. People are making like 2 to 3K a month off doing nothing but AI YouTube short slop. And they're doing like six or 8 of these things of people falling, getting hurt, and they're making fucking money off it. It's insane.
I have figured out how to automate. I haven't done it.
Mm-hmm.
I have figured out how to automate ChatGPT to give me Sora prompts to make the videos, to send those to CapCut to get the captions and the edits, then to self-post it to YouTube all on its own based off of a CSV file that you create. 365 files for 365 prompts for 365 days. You post a video a day, and it just does it on its own. You just set it, forget it, and you check in on it. Yeah. I haven't done it yet. I want to, but I have a moral compass, and I kind of feel bad about some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, because in this, it's if there's certain avenues you can go down, right? That you could, whether you're into it or not, you could make the money off of it because the market is there. So that to me feels scummy, and I feel bad about that. But if I make a video that's me and Charlie that I have made, our own little storyline, I've used ChatGPT to help me get the Sora prompt right so I can make everything be cool and flow. I don't feel as bad about that. If people like that, that's cool, man. That's something that I kind of did, but like at the same time, I didn't really create it. You know what I mean? I'm taking jobs away from other people. Well, not like I was going to pay somebody to do it. I'm taking my own my own time and knowledge away from myself to learn how to do it. You know what I mean?
Do y'all know what industry AI is going to put out of business?
Porn.
Yeah. Yeah. Microsoft just put out a thing where they're not going to allow their Copilot. Somebody tried to leverage their Copilot AI into fuck dolls, basically.
Jeez.
Yeah. And there's a really good podcast. What is it called? Electric
Bass and
Meat.
Brews.
That is a really good podcast. There's a podcast out, and they're basically talking about these people who get into these relationships with these chatbots. And then this whole fucking like crazy thing happened where like they added sexual shit got fucking weird, of course, and they try to take it down. And then these people paid Russian hackers to get the digital version of their chatbots back to them. So now they still have it on their phones, but now it's like off of the company's website. It's actually really interesting, and it's kind of sad because a lot of these people are looking for companionship, shit like that they're not getting in their life. But it's
that movie Her, or was it?
Oh yeah. It's basically like Her.
Phoenix.
Yeah. It's basically like Her, but in real life, and people are fucking doing it, and it's scary. It's like I can't even. My fucking father-in-law can't tell that 3 bears can't jump on a trampoline, but all of a sudden this shit's coming out. Like it's scary for as things progress. I think it's. Not a fan.
No, I'm not either. It's moving in a weird way, but at the same time, it's out of the box, and there's no putting it back in. We're kind of just in it to win it at this point. You know what I mean? We just kind of have to ride this wave out. It's probably not going to crash anytime soon.
No.
You know what I mean? This tech, it's just starting.
The box has been open.
Yeah,
it's going to be there. But what you were saying, where you feel kind of dirty about it, well, it sounds like you create a ton of things, and then. Yeah, you did the Labubu, you got multiple pot. Like these are things that like people put, sweat equity into a lot of this, right? There's a lot of creative juices that have to be spilt for this. And for AI to kind of replace all that, it kind of sucks that somebody can be making like $3,000 a month off AdSense, right? But then you have, especially fishing creators who are out there or outdoors creators, there's a lot of guys grinding and they don't get any of that ad money, right? They're doing it for the love of the game, basically. But then you have some fucking AI video of a dude putting his pecker in a fish, and that's going to get him $4,000.
Dude, it's nuts. I could spend a whole weekend filming with 3 GoPros, having 300 gigs of footage, come home, upload it to my 7 terabyte hard drive that I spent money on so that I could have the space for it, scrub the footage for the good shit, spend about 2 weeks to a month editing the video, put it out, and get 100 views.
It's fucking crazy.
And then somebody could go in 30 seconds with an AI idea and it's the dumbest shit ever, and it's got 1 million views, and they've got all these followers, and they're instantly monetized while I'm sitting here scraping by trying to do it myself. Luckily, I didn't ever get into making videos for monetization.
Right.
I got into it because I actually just enjoy doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I like to do. So it's been, I think, 60 some days since my last full length video I posted, I have it 3/4 of the way edited. Yeah. I just post it whenever I want. Yeah. So I got 2,300 followers, so I'm not too bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's but I think all that is important, like, because we do have a lot of creators that watch the show, and most of them are not most of them. We have a lot of small creators, which is fine. Big or small, Bass and Brews wants you all. But like, it's important to remember, like, monetization would be dope, right? And we all kind of have that goal when we first start. Like, it'd be cool to do this full time. It's a very small percentage. You just do it for the love of the game, and you'll be way better off. Like, I burned out of it and stopped doing videos because I was putting myself on that 1 week schedule, right? Because they always tell you, consistency is key, and it burned me out after 2 years. I was like, I'm done. And every once in a while I'll get the itch, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, this is going to become a fucking grind again. So it kind of stops me from doing it. It kind of sucks, but like people got to remember that. And then the AI thing real quick. I want to maybe one more thing on AI. Also, like your kids on YouTube. And again, hopefully you don't listen to us for any kind of like super serious advice, right?
Hope you didn't bring me on for that.
Right. But like you should, I limit my kids. I have a 10 and a 12-year-old, right? Not a fan of short form content and them consuming it just because it was like 3 weeks ago. Somebody told me like, hey, next time you're watching that stuff, right? Because everybody gets caught in that doom scrolling. Take a minute after 15 minutes of looking at that stuff, take a minute and think back on what you actually watched and if it was impactful. And I caught myself being like, oh shit, I don't even really remember what I watched. I just had flashing pictures in my face, basically. I maybe giggled, but when in retrospect, you're just consuming, you're not actually you're not getting anything from it. So I don't like my kids using it, but I let them use YouTube because YouTube's great, right? You can learn stuff. It's awesome. It's a long form. But YouTube Shorts is fucking everywhere. They integrate that shit. You can't block it from the app. There's no way to take it off the website. It's so bad now. And even like your homepage is full of that shit when it's not even relevant to like what you want to see. So I feel like we have to go back to, because I remember like 5 years ago, YouTube was all about your subscribers page, right? Like fuck that home screen. Nobody used that. I just want to see my people. But like the last 2-3 years, it's all about that algorithm on the homepage. And now it's fucking trash. I highly recommend. I don't know what the change has to be. I love YouTube. I think it's great. It's better than fucking cable TV. It's my favorite. But it's getting bad lately. It's like,
well, one thing I'll credit YouTube for is they recently, I think in like the last month or so, have cracked down on the AI content too. Mm-hmm. So a lot of that stuff, a lot of people's YouTubes are being like not demonetized, but they're not, the algorithm's not pushing it.
Right.
So I'm on Reddit. I'm on this subreddit called NewTubers. Mm-hmm. And it's basically just people get on there and complain that they don't have views is what I've come to find out.
100% like, hey, Reddit, should I buy viewers? And everybody's like, fucking no. Would you be?
No,
I'm on that Reddit too.
yeah. And they're always on there. It's just, and people are like, oh, my channel, I went from, 200,000 views a week to 100 views a week. And I'm like, well, they're like, what kind of content is it? They're like, oh, well, it's AI general. Well, that's why. They're like, well, that can't be it. I'm like, that's definitely it, bro. Mm-hmm. They cracked down on it. So I'm kind of happy that they're doing that, which is the main reason I'm not posting any of that AI shit up there. I'll post up one every now and again if it's relevant to my content, right? Like, and if it has me and my dog in it and like, it's something funny that maybe promotes a new video coming out, I might put that up.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, I'm kind of trying to stay away from that on my YouTube channel. And I'm like you, man. I think YouTube's way better than any cable network. If I could cut all of my other subscriptions off, if I didn't have kids, I could cut all my subscriptions off. God, I would.
Be so
and great. I would just give YouTube my money. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I would pay for YouTube Premium.
Oh, well, I was about to say, like 3 months ago, they have YouTube Premium Lite now. And I highly recommend everybody. I think it's $5 a month.
What?
It's no commercials except for music videos, and that's it. So if you're just watching regular content, it's $5 a month.
Well, see, that's cheaper than my VPN. But I have my VPN. My VPN blocks the ads and stuff, so I don't even get the ads. So I don't even have those. They don't even pop up for me. So
that's fucking crazy.
What VPN do you use?
Nord.
Of course he uses Nord. He's a podcaster. He's probably sponsored by him at one point.
Yeah, I've got
hey guys, just take a chance here just to check out NordVPN.
He's like, my favorite VPN is Nord, and I only use it when I'm using dude wipes.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
Whoa, you're from North Carolina. It's Hardee's down here, ho.
That was a Idiocracy reference.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Go away baiting. Yeah, that was kind of a rabbit hole. All right, so back to the Bigfoot. I've got a couple questions.
ADHD hardcore.
Are you super into the Bigfoot? Because I do remember some theories that this man had. Actually, I have some pictures I can show you too. But
dude, I am into it as much as the person telling me about their experiences into it.
Okay.
So like, if they are 100% believer, I'm not going to tell this person that it doesn't exist. I'm going to sit here and be like, damn, if that happened to me, I probably would feel the same way. I'm very open, I guess you could say, to the idea. In the back of my mind, my logic brain says these things are too big to exist in any kind of like a sustainable kind of culture, right?
Anymore,
to not
right?
be
Colony.
seen, right? Yeah, colony. To not be seen on the regular or more regular than what they're being seen now.
Right.
So then that leads me to going, okay, my logic brain says they probably don't exist. But then you have a lot of these other things that are happening. And then if we want to kind of stretch it a little bit, we want to have a little fun with it. I mean, you got like 3-Eye Atlas coming in. So what's to say these things aren't like interdimensional like beings or creatures, and they have portals or whatever under the earth where they're able to come out in the mountains where a lot of people don't go. And then you have the people that live in the mountains that are the undocumented people, the mountain people, like the Appalachian people, right? So I think they might be loosely linked to that kind of stuff too, right? So like, but I don't know. It's just I am very open to it. And when
we had Alex Rudd on, and he was talking about that that collider that they have out in Tennessee. That's like underneath that lake, right?
Okay.
There's like a what is it?
A hydrogen collider?
Correct.
Hydrogen collider? Something like that?
Hey, speaking of that, side note, we need to get Alex connected with Brandon because
we do. You guys would have a heyday.
They would go to fuck off, and it would be good. So,
but they have one of those colliders. It's not as big as the other one, right? It's a smaller one,
right?
But and if I remember right, because it was last Halloween, he was talking about it, and it was basically like ever since they put that in, they've had such an uptick in Bigfoot sightings in those Tennessee mountains.
Really?
So what's to not say that collider draws them in? And you're right with the portal theory, because I have heard that too, where like, and I do think, to be clear, like I don't know if they're out there, right? I don't know. I do think we did have big feet before.
Well, Gigantopithecus did exist,
right? So. But I even think the modern one that we think of, I grew up on the West Coast in the Pacific Northwest. We have stretches of wild that even in the big year 2025, there's still nobody that lives there and no access, right? Everybody knows the book that kicked off the Bass and Brews book club, De-Evolution by Matt Brooks. A great description of if big feet were real and they fucked you up World War Z style. Everybody check it out. It was awesome.
Yeah, but remind me of that at the end of this.
I will. Dude, this book, so it's the guy who wrote World War Z, right? So he writes it in that same like news reporter kind of account about a group of people who are in this weird hippie colony that gets sacked in by snow and then attacked by a colony of big feet.
I've heard of it, but I've never read it. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. I actually don't recommend reading it, but listening to it on Spotify because they do different voices. I mean. Yeah, right. Yeah. We're over 40. There's not a ton of reading.
These glasses aren't for show, brother.
All right. I'm going to show you something. This is what this guy sent us, right? So the picture on the right was taken from a trail cam in North New Jersey. And they're saying that it's a Bigfoot. And the other one is of a chimpanzee, obviously, right?
Yeah, it's chimpanzee.
Right. So we were like, oh, it's a chimpanzee. But he offered up, like, why the fuck would a chimpanzee be out in the middle of the woods in Morris County, New Jersey, which is like it's up in the northwest section of New Jersey. Very wooded, very kind of remote.
Very cold in the wintertime, not conducive to chimpanzees' life.
But there just wouldn't fucking be a chimpanzee up there. Like that motherfucker would have died.
Other than like a
due to
test
Stromboli's
research facility that a guy escaped or something. Other than that,
the guy did talk about that. What was his name? Hunt for Red Eye? Was that his name, Paul?
Hunt for the Red Eye. No.
Yeah.
Something Red Eye. Damn, it's been like almost 2 years now. Something Red Eye.
Hunt for the Red Wings.
No. And so we thought it was a black bear with mange.
Yeah. That's a good concept. Yeah.
It could kind of be that, right? But the way that it stands is a little different. It was
Yeah,
just
when
crazy.
you look at the hip, when you pull it back up real quick.
Yep.
So the chimpanzee, look at the hip on the chimpanzee. See how it kind of protrudes, kind of like out, and then kind of comes back in. If you look at the one on the right, the hip's more sloped, more I would say bipedal, like normal bipedal walk.
I agree.
Right.
I
and
agree.
So we asked him. I think we asked him about that picture and where it is in relation to that big tree to measure it, and he had answers for it. Of course they do. All the Bigfoot people have answers for anything you could do, because before they put anything out, because of the skepticism, they're going to go ahead and have an answer for everything.
Right.
And so he had an answer for it. Can't remember. And I sure, it made me feel like, okay, we've got an answer. It could be this, but we're talking about New fucking Jersey.
Well, because he was very adamant that there was three colonies.
Up in like
Big
Pennsylvania, New Jersey, that geographical
Brandon,
area.
you got to listen to this episode. We can hook it with this guy.
I will.
This guy, this is kind of like his whole
That's
deal.
all he does. That's his job. Is he travels around and does Bigfoot exposés at libraries,
and library
at
tours,
local libraries.
Oh, that's I wonder if he was at the farm park.
He
might
probably
be.
was.
They had speakers. I wasn't able to catch them all because I was trying to meet Turtle Man.
But then he sent us this other picture. This one, I can't quite tell. Paul, do you remember when he sent us this one? I can't quite tell where that came up at.
Yeah. Or came out or came up. I don't look like, it doesn't look like it could come up anywhere. It might come out.
You know
somewhere.
what? Hey, you know what, Brandon? That is 2026. That's the costume you got to make for 2026.
No problem, brother. Hey, to actually tell you what, I've got a jump start on it. I've got I kind of got some fur here for it.
You just need a sausage hanging out.
So,
oh my God! Hold on, that looks like that would fit Alex right now, because Alex only 4'12".
Fuck you. I'm
4'12".
all right. We've been talking serious.
Hey, I want to pitch something really quick before you guys
do your podcast. You do it.
Yeah.
So, I think that you guys could benefit heavily from setting up and having a booth at the next Bigfoot Festival.
Oh my God.
Farm Park. I am already planning on going.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a camp spot on site. So I'm going to be inside the festival and camping inside the festival next year for 3 days. So I'll let you know
that's
when
an amazing idea. That's amazing.
I think it'd be great, especially if you guys have Bigfoot followers and you guys that do Bigfoot episodes and stuff like that. I think it's a great idea.
I wonder if they would kick us out. All right, so we do them, Brandon, but they're definitely tongue in cheek, where we're like, all right,
no, they would love it. There's
all
a
right.
lot of that stuff there. Yeah. No, I think it's from everywhere, from like everybody, like hardcore believers to skeptics. They had all kinds of people out there, man. Dude, EJ Snyder from Naked and Afraid, the TV show.
Yeah.
The older guy that's been on there has won it like 6 times.
Yeah, dude's a beast.
I met him out there. He was cool as shit. I bought some pickles from the Naked and Afraid guy. Anyway, go ahead and tell us what you were going with.
Oh, that's weird.
Well,
right,
hold on before you move on, Alex. I'm gonna say any opportunity I get to go camp, I'm down.
Yeah, he loves it.
Fuck it. I just want to.
Are you for real? Dude, let's do a crossover episode or whatever you want to do. You can come on my YouTube channel. We'll go camping anytime, brother. We can hit the boat. We'll go on Falls. We can get on Jordan. If you know any bank spots we can go to and camp. Make it happen.
Hey, Brandon. So here's the deal.
You fucked up, Brandon.
Alex and I. Alex is in New Jersey. I'm obviously here in North Carolina. We have been doing this podcast over 4.5 years. We met one time. Alex drove down from Jersey this past year.
Oh my God! Keep talking for a second, bro. I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking.
I took his ass camping at Jordan Lake, and he didn't have shit. On the way down, he got a Walmart pillow, and he got a sleeping bag. I brought him his tent. I brought all the shit to cook with. Like I brought everything. We had a good ass time. We didn't fish. We didn't even bring no fishing poles.
We didn't even bring a fucking pole.
It was all about hanging out camping. We recorded an on-site live episode of the podcast. We had a good ass time.
So here's the deal. Similar story. My podcast buddies that I do my podcasts with live in Ohio, Oklahoma, and New York. So I don't have anybody to hang out with around here, brother. So I think we might have just had a little.
Brandon, again, you fucked up. Brandon,
No, he
did you
didn't.
give him
We're
your
perfect.
phone number?
He doesn't have my phone number yet. No, he's
Don't
got my
give it.
email, my TikTok.
Don't give him the phone number because you're going to get TikTok videos of cats over and over.
That's
Bitch, I haven't sent you any cat videos. So his wife and him and myself have a TikTok group
Oh, we
chat
muted that. We muted that thing.
Yeah. We used to send funny shit all the time. I send them funny shit and they don't ever send me a damn thing.
We're kind of off TikTok, bro.
Every single friend that I have, I send them stuff that's relevant to the shit that we like, and I just get dropped like a used condom, just shot out the window of the car.
At this point, you have to think: is it me? Like it's a Paul problem, not a us problem. All right, hey, we like to play the childhood game of marry, fuck, kill. Are you familiar with it?
I am.
All right, so if anybody doesn't know, I'm going to give Brandon 3 options. He's got to marry one.
Hold on, time out.
Let me finish talking.
No, this is relevant before we move on. This is Bigfoot relevancy.
So bad.
It's because, damn it, I've been searching for this shit. It's Bigfoot relevancy. It is Shadow of the Red Eye. Is the guy
that could have been done at the end of this?
It's Shadow of the Red Eye.
You could have just
ADHD, brother.
I know it is, and it's like dealing with a
Alex
child.
doesn't have ADHD, so he doesn't. He gets so irritated.
I do.
But if I don't do it now and we wait to the end, there's going to be 5 million other things I'm talking about that I forget, except for the one that didn't matter, and this one matters right now. It's relevant and it's timely.
That's what you look like, Paul.
Yeah, that's what my wife sees when she's in the shower and I sneak in.
All right, I'm going to give Brandon 3 options. He's going to marry one, fornicate one, and eradicate one.
I like
All right. So I'm going to give you the options, and then I actually have some visual aids if you need a little help.
Ooh, I like it.
So it's marry, fuck, kill, and it's Bigfoot, aliens, or the Loch Ness Monster. So for visual effect, we have Bigfoot.
Ooh.
We have aliens.
Oh.
And we have the Loch Ness Monster.
I think we got to put the Loch Ness Monster to rest.
Oh, you're killing the Loch Ness? I got you.
Yeah, we got to put the Loch Ness Monster. We're going to marry the aliens because they have all the knowledge that I seek.
Okay.
And we're just going to fuck Bigfoot.
You got it, right?
Damn right.
I mean, look at that. The nails done up.
Yeah.
That hair, bro. Come on.
That bow leads to the end of the rainbow.
Brandon, we had one of the top 5. We had one of the top 5 kayak anglers in the country on this show.
NC Bassin.
And her name is Christine Fisher. And we played this game with her, and she decided to turn it back around. She goes, Paul, are you just looking? Because after she saw the picture, she's like, are you just looking for somebody to say that they want to fuck you?
No, she did not say that.
It was
completely
hilarious.
false. That did not happen. Hey, Brandon, since you didn't share your phone number with me, I sent you an email with a link to Shadow of the Red Eye.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be a link to a TikTok video.
About
I've got your email. We're friends on TikTok now, so you're getting TikTok videos. I don't know I don't know where we compatibilitize, but you're getting them.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so this episode's coming out after Halloween. I know last week we tried to talk a little bit about Halloween. Our guest last week was just really high on life. So Brandon, are there any like legit conspiracies that you're like spooky ones that you're like, fuck yeah, that's real? Like aliens, you down with that?
Oh yeah, that's not even a conspiracy at this time. You know what I mean? That's just like, you know, it's there. They're there. They're coming.
Nope.
I really hope 3i Atlas is something fucking. Something.
It's being built up so much, right?
Rock.
It really is. But if we're being honest, we're going to conspiracy. I think it's going to be a false flag. But either way, I'm really hoping for it to be something. You know what I mean? I think it'd be cool. There's so much. Like, why aren't we allowed to go to Antarctica, man?
You are allowed to go to Antarctica.
Not without your certain spaces in Antarctica you're allowed to go. To go to Antarctica, you have to have there's 7 treaties
Correct.
and you have to get permission to visit certain areas, and you're not allowed to go past certain areas and go into other areas of Antarctica.
So
you're not allowed to fly over it or anything.
you can definitely fly
because
over
you
it.
know how much it costs to try to go rescue rich motherfuckers getting to Antarctica.
All right.
That's very true.
So Brandon, I was in the U.S. Coast Guard, right? So the Coast Guard works Antarctica quite a bit, and I have homies who did half their career on those icebreakers that go down there. So everybody talks about McMurdo. There's hidden shit. There's not even a classified area in McMurdo. It is nothing but pods that everybody can access. And the flyover thing is exactly what Paul said, because they have had people that try to do that and then they crash, and then you got a bunch of coasties on fucking jet skis fucking snow machines trying to go out there, right?
Yeah, and who are the only people out there trying that shit? Private people.
They
rich. And so when they get fucking stranded, they gotta go get them. It's just like fucking Titan sub. Yeah. It's just like the Titan sub shit.
Yeah.
They knew that motherfucker imploded and they were dead. And they were dead. And they still were like, oh, send the Coast Guard, send the Navy, send the fucking everybody in the world to go save them. And everybody knew them bitches had been dead 2 seconds.
Instantaneous.
Before that bitch actually imploded.
Dude,
before they even registered that something was going wrong, they were dead.
My favorite thing
they
about
heard the
Titan
kaboom and I mean knew that shit. Especially the fucking Coast Guard, they know what the fuck's going on.
Okay,
and everybody's like, "Oh my god, they're gonna run out of air." I'm like, "Bitch, they ran out of air in 0.2 seconds."
All right, let me dispel a little myth here. One, the Coast Guard didn't know too much. Coast Guard doesn't do underwater. We do surface, right? So submarine shit, we don't fuck with that. The Navy can go fuck with that because we don't have subs. We're not going to send a fucking bright orange boat 3 miles below the water, right? It just doesn't happen. But it did make me super popular at work when they're like, oh shit, you used to be in the Coast Guard. What's their response going to be? I'm like, fucking having a smoke in the smoke pit, and that's
the
it.
Coast Guard first to go rescue them.
Yeah, from the top.
If they floated up.
But
right,
they already knew them bitches did not make it.
If they're in gaffing distance, we got
exactly.
Yeah. But my whole point is this. The only people doing shit like that
could be an
are
ice wall.
wealthy folks. And when something happens to wealthy people, the world has to stop and we got to go save them for being, explorers. Or whatever.
It doesn't matter what they are, because I've worked cases where we had a nor'easter rip through. It is not safe for any boat to go out, and we had a super yacht call us, and they're like, "We have no power, we're disabled, and we're in 15-foot seas getting our shit kicked in." And we went, "Hey, we're not going to go out right now. You weren't supposed to go out. Like, just batten down the hatches, and we'll stay in contact with you.
Turn your E-perb on." Put your life vest on.
And then within an
tie
hour,
yourselves together so we can find you in a couple of days bloated.
Right. In about an hour, we got a call and we were forced to go out because they had a lot of money and they talked to somebody powerful that we had to go out and tow these fuckers in for like 5 days in 15-foot seas. Fucking gnarly.
Your life.
Yes, yeah. The Bill Burr made a really good point about the U.S. Coast Guard that our war never ends because our war is with stupid fucking rich people, and it will continuously happen.
Like and kayakers.
Yeah, it's stupid fucking rich people. Dude, we had that guy who's trying to kayak across the Atlantic.
There's no T at the end of across, Alex.
Anyways, he's trying to kayak across the Atlantic, and he got so mad because we stopped and we're like, you can't fucking do this. And he's like, no, I'm in international waters. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And we're like, fine. A day later, he called us up, hit his E-perb, and he's like, hey, I'm fucking sinking. And we're like, yeah, no shit. He had like 2 Hobie kayaks with a bunch of solar panels on top, and he was going to kayak all the way across the Atlantic.
Hey, did y'all see? Has
he never been like deep sea? Go deep sea fishing first.
He said his experience with kayaking was done in Arizona, and he thought he had enough training to be able to do it.
Hey, did y'all see the women? I think it was 2. I think it could have been 3, but 2 or 3 women that had the rowboat slash sail little 2-3 person boat that went across the Pacific.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool. I followed
That's
that.
fucking rad.
I followed that on through TikTok. Can't remember the name of it. And
Did you see the guy who did the Great Loop in a John boat? You know what the Great Loop is?
Yeah. I followed some of that, but it didn't come up on the FYP much, so I missed out on it. Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it all the way around.
Fuck
a little
yeah.
John boat. Yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool. And then shortly after he did it, there was a guy on a kayak. I think that's just about to finish it or has already finished it. But yeah. And it's cool because it comes up by our coast, man, right through North Carolina there. So we can go out and check that stuff out anytime.
Yeah, because they use the intercoastal waterway up through the East Coast to then cut across the Great Lakes and come back down to Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
There's hold on. I'm looking this up right now because I can't remember his name. But there's this guy,
Brandon's
Matt,
like, fuck, I thought I had ADHD. Holy shit.
This guy, Matt, that started in Maryland, and he sailed around the Americas by himself without anchoring. I'll find it. But the gist of it is he started in Maryland, sailed around the Americas, through the northern pass, down through the bottom, all the way up by himself without anchoring, stopping, or getting supplies. And he has a podcast, and his story is cool as shit. He had only been sailing for 2 or 3 years. Anyway, I'll find it. Y'all can continue, and
I'm glad you brought that up,
you
Paul.
and get you there.
I'm always about people getting out there, let your voice be heard. I think we need to stop having new podcasts. I think there should be a cap, and it starts like yesterday.
No, this guy's been podcasting
one
for a while.
podcast, and then one's a throwaway.
Yep. All right, here it is. Matt Rutherford. He was the first person to sail around the Americas, and he did it in a 27,000-mile voyage in a 27-foot sailboat, 314 days in 2011.
That's pretty recent.
From Maryland up through the Northwest Passage, around Cape Horn, and back up without anchoring or going into a port or anything, and he did it all by himself.
That's bullshit. I bet you.
No, it's not bullshit.
I bet you anchored once.
No, he didn't. He could.
I bet you did.
He didn't.
How do you know? Were you there?
Because I listened to the podcast. He talked about it.
Oh, because no podcast lies. And what I mean by not everybody should have a podcast, I've noticed this new thing is people put like AI bullshit generated YouTube videos and then they make it a fucking podcast. And it's just like,
way to insult our guest, because he has a AI generated TikTok from a podcast episode that he put out there. Alex, great job.
That whole thing was a setup so that Charlie could make the joke about he doesn't understand how golden retrievers can walk around all day without dingleberries with all that fur. So I do have a couple of them because I do podcasts. So I have the guy I actually put in there with them is the guy I do podcasts with. I do the Garage Conspiracy Hour with. He has his own show called the Roudcast that I co-host and kind of co-host and produce. And then we do a bunch of other stuff with other podcasts and stuff too. But that's why it's the podcast stuff. But no, I'm not out there trying to do what he's talking about. Is like actually like promoting something legit and like pay attention to it. And it's stupid. It's a way for me to get stupid one-liner jokes out of my head.
Yeah,
perfect.
It's just like this podcast. We don't take it serious. We don't do shit. We just record once a week.
I take it serious. It's my life.
I mean, doing it once a week. It's pretty serious.
Well, listen, we had a really long run.
We used to be so proud of ourselves that for a little over 4 years, we had only had 1 week where we didn't put out a new episode.
Yeah.
And then in the last about 8 months, we had 4 other weeks. We went 4+ years with only missing 1 week, and then
and that was due to a fucking hurricane.
And in the last 8 months we've had 4.
Yeah,
but we get the kid sports and all that shit kind of came into play. And
life
Alex,
happens, man.
Alex has been an absent owner to the podcast. He's only scheduled one person. He's missed a lot of episodes this year, so it's 100% falling on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And
make sure
I've done the best I can.
I want to make sure everybody listens to the end of the year kegger at the end of this year. It might be the last one, so make sure you guys are listening.
Again, we have to shout him out. John King, Drunkwood, our buddy. after every episode, he goes, "Just end it now."
You know what? Didn't. You weren't on the last one. He was like, "Hey."
I was on the last one.
With him, you didn't end it. He said, "Hey, I love this show, and I really just talk about you guys bad because I'm jealous I can't be on here more because I'm such a degenerate. I can't be on any other podcast." So.
Yes, he's not allowed. People will invite him on podcast, and he'll go be a guest, and then their episode has issues and cannot be published. Well, our episode had sound issues, and guess what? It got published. Yeah. But you'll appreciate this, Brandon.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, you'll appreciate this. With fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
What if Paul's like, "You'll appreciate this, right?" Segregation.
Yeah, I forgot though. Fuck. What were you talking about? Motherfucker, Drunkwood podcast.
He's just.
I forgot. 100%. Fucking forgot. It was a
We're
good
from
one
the
too.
South, right? You'll appreciate it.
Yeah, you'll appreciate this shit, right? Like, I was listening to this podcast about Nazis. They kind of had the right idea. You know what I mean? You'll appreciate it.
You'll appreciate it. We're giving you time, brother. Have you thought about what you were going to say?
Is he frozen?
Completely forgot. I have no idea.
brain's
I'll remember during the shotgun round for sure, though. In the middle of it.
Go ahead, Paul.
I fucking forgot. I've said it 8 times.
Well, you keep rolling. You keep talking. Well, you said we've been doing this forever. Come on, we got a professional on here. You need to act professional too.
I don't even know what the fuck. My brain's over here thinking about, has Brandon ever drank White Claw Surge, which had nothing to do with the you'll appreciate this part.
I've had White Claw and I've had Surge. I've never had White Claw Surge.
Oh,
I hate White Claw.
My god, dude!
And if I drank a Surge today, I would probably die.
It's not that Surge. There's no caffeine. It's White Claw with 8 alcohols in it instead of 5.
Moonshine.
You're like, what?
Well, I mean, not really.
Okay.
But yeah, it's got 8 alcohols instead of 5 in it. Whiskey. It's delicious.
Whiskey's good.
It gives me gout. I can't drink it anymore.
Brandon, you'll appreciate this.
Appreciate this. This gives me gout, brother.
Yep.
My mom and me.
Yep. Early September, we went to a new business that opened up around here. It's called Golf Hour. It's virtual golf and soccer and these little games you play with the video stuff.
Lame.
They have self-serve beer and no self-serve White Claws. So I got me about 4, 5, 6 beers and stuff. And for about 5 weeks after that, I was battling gout attacks. I spent about $400 on tart cherry juice. Pretty sure it didn't help. And
this is what we use the money from patreon.com/Bass and Brews on.
Be sure to sign up and support the gout fight that these guys got going on.
Actually,
we're going to start
NordVPN, gentlemen. NordVPN. Be sure to
use discount code GOUT to get 10% off.
Hey, set us up
with gout. Hashtag out my gout.
Hey, out my gout. Hey, you'll appreciate this.
There we go.
Hashtag out my gout.
You know what I didn't try on the gout, though? I should have tried some Astroglide. What if that would have made it better? That might have been our end to get our
All right,
Astroglide.
Brandon, you do podcasting a lot, as we covered. What's the key for us as a fishing show, a quote-unquote fishing show?
Outdoors.
Yeah, to get a non-endemic sponsor like Astroglide as a sponsor. We've tried contacting them. We want to make a signature scent, the Bass and Brews signature scent that smells like
fishy
power bait. Yeah,
I mean,
gross.
That sounds kind of natural.
Yeah.
or the catfish bait. Catfish bait from Walmart.
Bait. Yeah. I would like it to smell like a chicken breast left out in the sun with Kool-Aid for 9 days.
And it's going to be hot pink. It's going to be hot pink colored. It's not going to be clear Astroglide.
Yeah.
Hot pink catfish bait scented Astroglide.
So what do you think the key to getting those non-endemics
I really think if you were going to try and go that route, you need to make a sponsor me video. They need to see how their product is going to be used.
So we have to make a video using it.
Wait, didn't we cover this in a last call episode? Didn't we cover this in a last call episode, Paul?
Look, I'll do a lot of things, but I'm not whacking my wiener on a video. I'll rub it on my nipples.
Give me 20 minutes.
Or my dry elbows. I'll put it in my hair as hair gel because I've done that before because I haven't had hair gel. But
what if you just rubbed it on your wiener and we threw you in the water and just to see if anything fit?
I mean, have you ever done any micro fishing?
I mean,
that's about as good as we get.
I shower all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Fuck, showering's overrated.
He's
Men
like, Brandon,
you
might agree with this.
How about micro wieners? I saw.
Paul, what happens if we soak your
Hold on,
wiener?
Brandon was about to say
Aspergillus?
something interesting. Shut up. Hold that
saw
thought, Alex.
An interesting stat today, and I'm kind of bouncing back to my ADHD moment that I forgot what I was going to say earlier. Now I remember. There is a new stat out that the big companies, like Walmart and the huge like global corporations or whatever, are dwarfed in size by OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
and the profit that they make per employee.
Yeah,
it's insane, dude. Insane. And it's just like, what does that have? Like, what kind of impact does that have on, young men in America? You know what I mean? Not trying to like change it, get real serious.
No. That's
yeah.
I mean,
they're spending their money on that. They're getting their emotional connection there instead of from actual interaction. And
if you dive deep into the dark world of social media and even podcast, people have been, we make a funny jokes about people selling feet pics and shit. But I have learned in the year of 2025 that there have been women mostly selling worn underwear, trash, and shit like that for at almost 20 years. The longest I've heard is somebody for about 20 years selling trash, just taking the trash, putting it in the mail, sending it off. Now, this is them telling a story, no factual facts behind it. But like, you think about what OnlyFans is now and the accessibility to the weirdness of sexuality. And then you go back and Craigslist, God, you think about Craigslist, you could buy anything off of Craigslist 15 years ago.
Well, I think it's not just OnlyFans, right? You're right. You have like sex sells, that's all in there, right? But if you look at like kids want to be streamers now, if you look at like Twitch and YouTube streamers, you get to have your entertainment that's within a keyboard reach to have them do something. Like even the thing of like when they sub, a streamer will be like, oh, hey, thanks Jabberhammer for your subbing, right? They get that dopamine hit off of it. And it's like
the dopamine hit watching some of the guys that I watch on YouTube, like their weekly videos, they'll go live and then I'll just happen to be like, have a free like hour just to chill around. I'll just sit there and watch them fish for an hour and I'll chat. Right. And I'll be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, yeah, TBG fishing. I appreciate it. I'm like, dopamine hit there. Right? And I'm like, I got a new friend. I'm like, no. Shut
that
yourself
bitch said
up,
my
buddy.
name.
Shut yourself up, buddy. This is not your new friend. He's just, you know what I mean? So it's just,
And TwitchCon just had TwitchCon happen a week ago, 2 weeks ago by the time this comes out. And they had incidents where like some of the top streamers, there was just random dudes running up to them and like hugging them and shit like that. And there's no security. This is like a weird access people have to their entertainment, which should be good, right? But people are fucking weird and like
fucking weird.
Hey Brandon, what's your PB bass?
Only like 3 pounds, man.
Ooh.
Oh my God, you let a 4 foot 12 and a half motherfucker.
Bluetooth connected.
Shut up, bitch. You let a 4 foot 12 and a half dude from New Jersey have a bigger bass than you at Falls Lake, where you can go out to Falls Lake.
I haven't caught a bass out of Falls Lake, and I don't know how. I'm suck as an angler. You call me angler, I'm not that great. I can catch catfish. I can catch crappie. I'm good at bass in ponds. I can't find them in falls, dude. I know where they should be. I'll take you to the areas I go, and you're like, yeah, this is.
They're under the water.
No, it sounds to me like you're going to take me to your areas, and I'm going to go, hell no. This ain't it, boss. This ain't it, hoss. We might as well go get some cookout hamburgers and, go look at some lot lizards over at the Sheets off of Jones Sausage.
Hey, Dink, no stink fishing. We're still waiting for your lot lizard update segment.
Yeah.
So
Speaking
make
of
sure
that, SP Nedmaster, it's about to be really good goose season where you are. Hope you're safe, buddy. Make sure you wear your life vest. Uh-oh, what the fuck happened? Where'd y'all
Nothing.
go?
Hey, Brandon, you want to see something funny before we get to the shotgun
Dude,
round?
This is fucking unbelievable.
All right.
Ready? Wait, yeah. Go ahead and play
Paul.
it, and then I gotta go tinkle.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I'll be right back.
He seems like he's not gonna attack. Okay, get him a chicken! Get him a chicken! Get him a chicken!
Chill, bro. Chill.
Hold on. The first part was behind Alex. He missed the actual.
No, he
reaction.
saw it.
Did you?
The
Did you
guy
see
freaking
reaction?
out.
Yeah, he saw it. You're
Okay.
delayed. You're
Yeah, I'm
the
a
one
little
with the
behind.
fucked up computer.
Hey, look, Brandon, that video should be like 1 million plus. It should be viral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what video is viral, Paul?
Who are the young college girls going to sleep with?
I haven't broke out that video in a long time.
Hey, I sent you a couple. Did you not watch the one with
No, I
the
haven't been
guy
on
that
TikTok.
looks like him, but his hair is down past his shoulders and he's shirtless standing on the balcony with the ocean air blowing his hair about? Why did you see this? You fucking suck. I hate you.
All right, Brandon, we're about ready to hit the most hotly contested portion of our show. But before we get there, I want to give you a shout or a chance to shout out whoever you want, promote whatever you'd like. This is kind of your spot.
Yeah, check me out on all the socials. It's at TBG Fishing. It stands for the Bearded Goods. So TBG Fishing. Most of my social handles, you'll find me on all of that stuff. My YouTube stuff's kind of a little behind. Haven't posted up a bunch of videos. I've got the Hankai water test video going to come out. I got the Bigfoot festival video is going to come out. And I just recently last weekend went out deep sea fishing on a charter boat and didn't catch much. Caught some black sea bass, which I came home and cooked up.
Hell yeah, those are delicious.
Dude, it was so good.
So good.
So good. So I caught some of those. I'm planning on going back out. So yeah, check me out on all that stuff. But I have a spot down at Sunset Beach, brother, that if we can all go to. If you ever want to go, we can just go down there and go fishing right off the pier, go out to the port, catch a fucking charter boat, go out fishing anytime we want to go. Dude, I am so down anytime to go fishing. I'm trying to get out this weekend and to get another video that I'm going to have to get edited and put together, which in all honesty, I'm kind of sitting in the position I wanted to be in and having like 4 videos that kind of need to be done.
Yep.
That way I'm filming and I have stock in case I'm like, crap, I have a whole month. I'm not doing anything. Now I can just kind of put this video out, then this video out, then that video out. So, but yeah, check me out on all that stuff.
Cool. All right. Well,
What'd I miss?
It's time.
Boys and girls, let's see how far down the rabbit hole we can go today. Woo! It only takes one.
all right, Brandon, we are hitting the patent pending Bass and Brews shotgun round. The Brewskis that we like to call them, are a very welcoming, wonderful group of degenerates. But if there's anything that's going to piss them off more, it's going to be your answers to this set of rapid fire questions. I want to make sure you're ready because this is either going to raise you to the highest highs to become a serious angler or to the lowest lows into the dark waters. Brandon, are you ready?
No, but let's do it.
All right. Crocs or flops?
Fuck. I hate to admit this, but Crocs.
Fuck yes. No, that's all good, man. We love the Croc here.
Okay.
Crocs,
We love it.
Crocs, no socks, baby. All
Yeah,
day,
Crocs,
every
no
day.
socks.
Oh,
They
yeah,
come
don't
off
have-
as soon as I hit the boat anyway. So
Yeah. Texas,
Just like a good pair of panties.
Texas or wacky?
ooh. I go Texas, classic, tried and true. Grew up catching good bass on that, good sized bass on a Texas.
Can't beat it.
Good sized bass, aka nothing
3
over
pounds.
3 pounds.
3 pounds. Hey, for a little kid, 7
It's
years
huge.
old, pulling in like 2.5, 3 pound bass is pretty fun.
Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to spend more on a rod or a reel?
Probably the reel.
Okay. Do you primarily fish casting or spinning?
You know what? I grew up with spinning, and I recently I got gifted a bait caster and I tried it. It pissed me the fuck off. So I set it to the side, and then I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to let this beat me. I went and took it out, and I tied on different things, and I messed around with it, and now it just depends on the situation, man.
Fuck yeah.
There you go.
It's
See, you're
situational.
growing.
It's
You're
supposed to be.
growing as an angler.
It's
Hey, I'll tell
situational.
you what. I've got a bunch of shit not being used in my garage.
Hell
When
yeah.
we meet up and go camping, the first thing I'm gonna do is man hug you, and the second thing I'm gonna do is give you a little bit of gear.
It'll also
especially
just
on the
be-
bait casting side.
It'll also just
to
be
expand.
trash from his garage. He likes to give people that. As
No,
well.
that's only
you
through
show,
the mail.
you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
exactly. Hey,
Yeah.
you're on the way. You're on the way to the water. It's you and Puppy. Guys are in the car.
Charles.
Is it hype music or is it slow jams as you're heading in?
Ooh, that's situational as well. If I'm going out for just a nice fishing day, I'm kind of hype music.
Okay.
If I'm going out fishing, then camping and doing that stuff, it's more like chill. I'm going out there, not taking myself too serious, just gonna have a good time. Now, hype music, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get out there. We're
So
gonna
what does that
find them.
mean for you? Hype music.
Hype music, dude, that could be anything from like Mac Miller to Dead Kennedys to
Okay.
anything, man. I mean, Tim
Paul
McGraw, 90s country could get me hyped up sometimes. You know what I mean? So I'm a music aficionado. I love everything. So
Hey,
anything can be hype music for
Would
me.
you call Brooks and Dunn hype music?
When the sun goes down on this side of town.
We have another.
Maybe Paul was right. The sun goes down on this side of town. Brandon likes segregation.
Sundown
my
town.
God. Fuck, Alex, you motherfucker. I ask you that because we have another North Carolina boy, Tyler Ward. He's western part of the state, and we obviously ask him these questions, and he said hype music, and Alex did his. Okay, what does that mean for you? And this
Brooks and
motherfucker
Dunn.
says Brooks and Dunn. We had that moment of silence we had earlier. We had that 2 or 3 second moment of silence before one.
I got to see a grown man blush. Basically, he instantly felt ashamed of his pick.
He's like, oh shit! I said that. I said the quiet part out loud.
Hey, Brandon, do you eat largemouth bass?
I haven't eaten one yet. I'm not
Okay.
above it. If I catch one that I feel worthy of it, I'll eat one, man. Yeah, for sure.
See, I can tell your ass went to Broughton and then some private schools because you are one of the few Raleigh natives left. No, don't shush me yet. You're one of the few Raleigh natives left in this whole fucking state, and you don't eat largemouth bass.
I didn't say I don't. I haven't yet.
You haven't yet.
I haven't yet.
listen,
I
we
will. And when I say private school, it was I
You
paid
said
out of my
homeschool,
pocket.
yeah.
It was a private homeschool. It wasn't like looking like some hoity-toity thing. Like
Brandon's mom was
was-
like, "I'm tired of fucking dealing with you.
exactly,
Just you got to pay me
You got to
to
get
get
yourself
home."
out of high school if you
This
want to
is-
do it at this point.
I know quite a few homeschool people, and this is the first motherfucker that ever had to pay for homeschooling. This man on this podcast tonight had to look. That was the first time he learned what the word swindle means. He got swindled.
Well, listen, Brandon, Bass and Brews has a tried and true recommendation when it comes to eating bass. You only eat bass over 7 pounds. You really want to get them in the 10 to 12 pound range. But you can also head to your local Sheets. There's a guy named Jamie in the back. He's got a cooler full of fresh bass eggs, normally during the spawn. If you mention Bass and Brews, you'll get 10% off. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, great.
Good times. But hey,
Any
Brandon, we what this podcast has told me so far is that we have got to get up and go camp. And it sounds like
some
I
fucking
need to bring you into some country shit,
There you
like
go.
I did Alex.
More country shit. I'm all about some country shit. Dude. I
There you
grew
go.
up. All
You like
in
bright
this
leaf hot
shit.
dogs?
Yeah.
Alex and I,
Those are
we
good
went
wieners.
camping.
That's all we ate.
went camping. The only thing we ate was bright leaf. We had bright leaf smoked sausage. We had bright leaf bologna. We had bright leaf hot dogs. The only meats
Dude,
that we ate the whole time was bright leaf for 2.5 days.
That
That was
shit-
like 7-8 meals.
That
all
shit
we
that I
ate
took
were
at
bright
your
leaf
house, Paul,
products.
was
Golly,
fucking
dude.
epic. It was like the shit after all
Red
that
Hots.
salty meat. Yeah.
I sent Alex home with half a cooler full of bright
Yeah,
leaf stuff.
that was good.
And when he got
Nice.
home and made bright leaf hot dogs for the kids, they
They
were
were
like,
like,
"Mommy,
ew."
well, no, you said they loved it.
No,
They
the
wanted
kids
red
loved
hot
it,
dogs.
but my wife was not a fan of the red hot dog. She gets enough of that at home. Hey,
This is more like a red hot, not the hot dog.
I had red dogs today, man, for lunch.
okay, so I have to like change this question after we heard what your PB is. So you're gonna head out for like 6 hours on the water, right?
Yeah.
Would you rather have 5 1-pounder or 1 4-pounder?
5 1-pounder.
There we go.
Long, dude.
Man.
I would rather be catching all day and be like, this is the best day. I don't care if they're small or big or whatever. I'm catching. Then one be like, oh, 5 pounds. The whole trip was worth it. That's not. It's still going to be worth it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
It'd be cool. But like, I'd rather catch 5 1-pounder.
The man, for the folks that don't know, the man that fishes Falls Lake, where there are 3+ dozen 30-pound bags caught every year, is happy
Every
with the
Thursday, I see people post on Facebook.
Yeah.
They holding up 4 bass like this. Where the fuck did you find those things? They're like you said, they're in the water. No shit, motherfucker. No shit.
Well, look, this is what you got to do. You got to go to Ledge Rock Boat Ramp
I
on
have-
Thursday nights, and then
Okay,
you need to follow the boats around and
Yeah.
just see where they're fishing.
Right. I have fished my entire life and haven't been able to catch shit out of falls. I've spent my whole life fishing from the bank. Okay. This is the first time
That's
I've
your
ever
problem.
had a boat
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
been going out trying to find
Yeah.
spots to go to, places to be at, and all that stuff. So I am learning as I go. My channel is not about teaching you how to fish.
Right.
It's learning how to fish with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's they're following your journey. Do you have any electronics?
I have a Garmin Striker.
No,
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's yeah.
That's just
we'll,
for
we'll talk.
waypoints.
We'll talk. We'll get
Paul
you
will
set
get you
up.
hooked
I've got a buddy. We'll go out on the boat and we'll get you on some fish.
Hey, and
Hey-
if you guys want those waypoints also, just head over to patreon.com/bassandbrews and become a producer.
Yeah, but those waypoints are going to cost a lot. You got to be a producer, and then there's some extra cost on top of them.
You got to be
Because
a
Alex hadn't
producer.
paid
You got to be
me
a
for the
out
last
the
two
gout
years
member.
of StreamYard.
Out the gal.
Yep. We're gonna cover some food here because we like to eat. Obviously, Paul does. He's a big giant man. Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a yes for me.
Yeah,
What
me
the
too.
fuck is wrong
So
with
good.
you? Are you
So
sure
good.
you're from Raleigh?
Bro, born and raised, man. Yeah.
Nope. Speaking of good eats, have you ever eaten beaver?
No, but I will try it.
Yeah. How
Well-
do you think it's prepared the best?
Well, I like it laid out on its back,
There we go.
but we're talking about the animal, right? Okay. All right. Sorry. 40.
Wait, what were you talking about?
What the
Oh,
fuck are you talking about?
what are you
This is
talking
a family show,
That's what I
dickhead.
thought, dickhead. Golly. Jesus Christ. These people over here talking about eating beaver. That's why I got my patch is white right here and yours isn't. You know what I mean? It's the pH level, bro. It's the pH level. Come on.
The pH level.
You're eating beaver and he's eating balloons.
Yeah. I'm eating beaver. You're eating butthole. You know, this is all good.
New show, Beaver and Butthole, done.
It sounds like a show that cartoons would have came out in the 90s.
It would have like Angry
Yeah.
Beaver, the Angry
Yeah.
Beaver spinoff.
Like a
I
Ren and
think the
Stimpy.
show would be better. Beavers and balloon knots would be
Oh.
a great podcast.
Only on
That's a good
OnlyFans.
one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna finish the show out, Brandon, with
Hey, well, Brandon, before we get to the last question, because I gotta, I
Fucking
remember,
I
interrupts.
find this interesting.
I remembered what I was gonna say like 20 minutes ago, and
Oh,
I just
great.
forgot
This
it
is my
again.
favorite
So
part
go
of the
ahead,
show.
Alex.
Solid, thanks. It's the fucking worst. Hey, every great angler
Hey,
loves.
Hey, Brandon,
Yes, ma'am.
fuck Alex. Go ahead, Alex.
Every great angler loves a good sandwich. What are your top 3 sandwich proteins?
Ham.
Perfect.
I like a good turkey sandwich.
Love it.
And you know what? I gotta have some good barbecue sandwich.
Hell yeah. That's perfect.
That'd
All
be
right.
my top 3, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
And then if
Great.
you want to add a fourth, And we're gonna go fishing. Catfish. Good catfish sandwich.
There we go. Yeah, fried catfish
Great.
sandwich.
Fried catfish sandwich, dude. Throw
You
it on
didn't
there
say
with
cheese,
coleslaw.
bean. You didn't say cheese, beans. We're good.
Spinach. Hey, everybody.
Spinach.
Have a great week, or just have the fucking week you deserve. Try not to be assholes to each other, but if you're going to be an asshole to each other, realize your week's going to be shitty. Wow.